Alright guys, welcome back. Tookland's modded adventure here, and this is episode 13, I think. So last episode we made that giant refinery. Now I need to power it and make sure it works. So, in order to do that, I need to make combustion engines. And like usual, you start off with wooden gears. And I need to make 6 because I need to make 3 combustion engines. And just like redstone engines, they require 2 gears on the sides, pistons, glass, and then I think it's iron for this one. So it requires a lot of iron, and I don't think I have enough iron here. So I'm actually going to grab another stack. As you can see, we've gone through quite a bit of my backups. I haven't done much industrial craft yet. Been focusing on getting this power up. So let's get this done properly. And yeah, I didn't have enough. There's 6 gears, which turns into 3 with pistons, and obviously I took away my glass before this episode. So 6 gears, 3 pistons, 3 glass, and 3 iron on all the spots. Yes, there we go. Combustion engines. So these combustion engines are going to work for me to create power. And obviously those are facing the wrong way, so I'm going to have to go get my wrench that I decided to deposit. There we go. Now, they should all be sending power to frequency 0 at the moment, but it will be frequency 1. So these will work when I put fuel in them. Unfortunately, I have no fuel at the moment, so I'm going to give them a little bit of oil to start them off. As you can see, I can take a bucket and then I can place the bucket in here, because I'm not too worried about this. So these guys should start unless I don't think I need redstone, but I'm gonna go grab a redstone torch to see if I need to power them in order to run them. So that is a yes. I do need to power them in order to start them. So how am I going to do this? Can I power them from down here? No. Can I... How am I going to do this? I could go get some red power 2 stuff and put some covers. You know what? I'll just shove the torches on the ground. That's fine. It's all good. Oops, my bucket. Oops. There we go. And now, as you can see, they are all creating power, slowly draining out that oil. So I don't want them to drain out that oil, so I'm going to connect them, and they're all going to send power directly into my refinery here. Now, they should stay cool enough that they don't explode, because I have lots and lots of water. Now, since they are pumping power into my refinery is pumping oil or fuel, or creating fuel. So any fuel that goes into my refinery will then go into this tank, which allows me to store up fuel, I believe. Or maybe I'm supposed to be using a cobblestone pipe there, or stone waterproof. Maybe I'm supposed to be using a stone waterproof. No, I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to be using wood, because it has to pump it out of the refinery. And then I should be able to do this, which pumps the fuel into these guys. but I'll wait until I get a bit of fuel, because it has nothing to pump yet, and these guys still have oil in them. And I don't want them to be mixing oil and fuel. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to let that run for a bit, and then I'll come back to it later. And of course it's night when I want to go outside. Wanted to check on just that logging thing from forestry, see if it's working yet. Now, if I'm correct, it should be working because I have 3 yeah, okay, so it's red. That means it is working. And I think what it's doing is clearing out more area. I don't think I had enough area in there, because that tree was not supposed to be... I didn't cut this down. So it's clearing out more area because I didn't cut enough down. And that's what it's been doing. Yeah, it hasn't done anything yet. So I'll leave that. Eventually it'll do what it's supposed to do. And I actually want to create a couple more chunk loading blocks. I want to keep that one always running even if I run away, and that will probably... I probably want that one always running even if I walk away. So I'm going to... Yes, I'm going to create a couple chunk loading blocks. So if you've seen before, it's just 4 iron. Not that big of a deal, but you know, eventually it gets... When you're getting down on resources like this, it is a bit expensive. Although I don't know why I'm saying I'm down on resources when I have half a stack of diamonds. Okay, I don't want my bucket, and I don't want this glass anymore, and I don't need this cobble. But I do want some dirt. And I don't want this buildcraft wrench. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a... Yeah, it took that third. So it is cutting its own area down. It is being very slow because it only has 1 engine on it. I think I might send power to it by using frequency 1 instead of using redstone engines. Anyway, I'm going to place a chunk loading block right here. That way, this area is all loaded now. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 chunks loaded here. The edge of that chunk isn't being loaded because it's too far away, but mostly all of this is being loaded. And then my oil refinery area is being loaded. And I want this always loaded. So I will create a chunk loading block right here in the grass. So F9, F9, there we go. As you can see, all this area right here is being loaded, and some of that area is not being loaded because it's too far this way. And a chunk is 16 by 16, that's why that's highlighted like this. This is the center of the chunk. And yeah, I can turn that on and off with F9. So I don't want to see it, so no. And also I wanted to show you guys this. This is the smallest tree I've ever seen. This naturally grew like that. It's really small. Way too small. Okay, so do and do and do and do and do. Just kind of wanted to slightly fix that creeper hole because that's very ugly. And as you can see, the oil well has started pumping the oil out of this area. So when it finishes pumping the oil out of this area, I'll fill it up with dirt in order to make it a little bit more eye candy like. Let's see, how far back does this go? There's a squid swimming in oil. Oh, animal cruelty. Look, even more squid. Holy. Wow, this... Holy cow. This thing is deep. Oh my. I've never seen such a big oil. Wow. No way. This has got to be like 3 oil things all in one. Oh, I'm not going to be able to teleport. Because there's water, and the water will turn off the portal. I have to get up my walk out of here. Okay, there we go. And what else is this way? Not much. Lots of squid. I guess the squid can still spawn in oil. But wow, it's going to take a long enough time just for it to do this area, but now it's got all that stuff down there to get to. That's insane. This is madness. Madness. Okay. So my logger, I think what the problem is right now is that my logger has nowhere to spit out the logs it's making. So and my frame rate dropped because my spyware started. Hold on, I'm gonna pause that spyware scan. Alright, and I'm back. Okay, so frame rate should go back up. Yeah, stupid spyware scan coming on when I don't want it to come on. Okay, so the reason that thing is not working over there, I think, is because the items are being stuck. Pah, me and my language. Eek. So I'm gonna take a cobblestone transport pipe and a item teleport pipe, and actually I'm gonna take 2. So that way, and I'm actually gonna have it transport into this chest here. So this way, darn you, when it receives an item, it will teleport it here. So frequency 1 will be my wood chest. And I actually want to set this to true, or receive. Yes, receive is true. Now, if I were to set I want to set a cobblestone pipe here and an item teleport pipe here, and set this to 1. That way it will send any logs that it cuts into the chest over there, and it will also send any saplings it gets into the automated tree farm thing. So hopefully that is good enough, maybe, possibly. I actually think I need to get more power over there, so I'm going to go ahead and create 2 more diamond gears. Gee, expensive gears. 8 diamonds just for 2 gears, that's crazy. And I don't have enough gold, so I will need to give myself some gold. Or make some gold, I mean. And I need some more cobblestone. And I need some glass. Okay, so I want to create some gold. So charge up my Philosopher's Stone and transmutation table. I want to transfer 1 diamond into gold. Sorry, hiccup. And gold. And that's obviously not enough, so again, 1 more diamond into gold. It's kind of okay because I was transferring gold into diamonds earlier. And I'll keep that. And now I need to create 4 gears. So that's 2 gears, 3 gears, 4 gears. Wait, why am I creating 4 gears? I only need 2 gears. Oops. Oh well. Silly me. Silly me. Okay, so First is cobble. Next is iron, and why did I take those out? And the next is gold. And then the next is diamond. Oops. And then glass in the middle equals teleport pipes. Man, those things are expensive. Okay, but I get a lot of them, so it's all good. So I need one more power teleport pipe. Darn! This is why you don't misclick and don't leave this fully charged. Oops. That was a fail there too. And I need to eat some food. Luckily it doesn't replace blocks, it only fills it in. So if there's any holes in there, I guess it's filled in. That's a pain in the neck right there. Big pain in the neck. I want some redstone to change one into a conductive pipe. Power teleport. And I also want some stone conductive type pipes. I think I can use stone. Yes, I can. So 2 should be good enough. And I'm gonna go... No, I'm not. I'm gonna sleep first. Always with the sleeping, Toclan. Always with the sleeping. You're so lazy. Always sleeping on the job. Oh, and as you can see, this thing finally started charging because it was over 400,000. So, I will show you guys the next recipe after this. What I'm doing. So if I come over this way and I kind of avoid that spider a little, and then I dig down under the ground here and I remove these engines because they're not doing what I want them to do. And then I place a power teleport pipe. And that was also a fail because it was too low. And I set it to frequency 1. It will then also send power over here. So I can now escape this hole, knowing that I also get power in this area. So this should allow it to operate quite a bit faster than 2 redstone engines. Actually, I'm not going to kill him because he's docile. And actually, yes, did it? Yeah, it cleared its own square of grass. And it cleaned out this tree too. Okay, I see. So eventually this is going to start placing down that humus, however it's pronounced. And it'll start creating that tree farm over there for me. For now, that can go in there, and this can go in there, and pipes can go in there. Redstone engines can go in there. And glass can go in here, iron go in here, and redstone and cobblestone over here. So, since I created these cells, where did I place them? There they are. I only need 7 actually, so 1 can go away. I can create the next upgraded version of this. This upgraded is also the same thing as the other machines. So I'm actually going to create 2 more levers. And I'm going to create 4 more mixed metal ingots. There we go. And I also need a lot more coal dust because I need to make some carbon mesh stuff. There we go. And luckily earlier I was thinking about that, so I already put some in a macerator. So compressor, there we go, and I'll let that run for a second. And I want to make 2 machine blocks, and I want to make, so that will create 2, which makes 1 carbon mesh. So I actually need 16 of each in each, and hopefully I have enough here. Yes, I do. Perfect. Barely enough. And then that creates 8. Oh, well, that's too much, but whatever. I'll use those later. There's definitely need it. Go faster. Okay, so let's see. Extractor, electrolyzed water cells, and my advanced machine blocks. Okay. Next thing, those. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to look up the... Oh, there it is. It's already there for me. I actually need 7 obsidian for that, and I think I have the perfect amount of obsidian left over from when I mined. Yes, I do. So, I'm so smart. Haha, cool me. Haha. And then I actually need to start making my 4 recyclers, and my MFE, which I'm going to put there, and my medium voltage transformer, which I'm going to put here. No, wait, I already have my MFE, so that's fine, actually. This setup's fine as it is. If I want to put a MFSU here, I have to put a medium voltage transformer here. That's the only difference. So come on, 1 carbon plate, hurry up. Well, while you're doing your thing. Yes, I have some fuel stored. So now I can start pumping this fuel into my combustion engines, because I will actually need to be powering that forester and the... What else am I powering with that? Oh, the refinery. And I also need to, yes, add some more Mobius fuel there. And thank you, finally done. Oops, I didn't need that. I actually needed that. Okay. And then there we go. So advanced machine block, extractor, and 7 electrolyzed water cells equals a centrifuge extractor. This bad boy is the machine that will allow me to extract sap or sticky resin, make rubber faster, way faster. And this is also another one of those machines that you can power on, and it gets faster and faster. And now the next one is advanced machine. Oops, actually I can just leave that in there. Advanced machine, 7 obsidian, and my compressor. So stick my compressor in there, and I get the singularity compressor. Darn you. And like all the other machines, it also gets faster and faster, which makes what it was doing over there a lot faster, and I'm going to be needing it a lot faster, so it's all good. Whew. Okay. I'll get rid of that, actually. Put that in here. Oh, darn, I still need space for this. Okay, I'll get rid of that. And the gems. And this stuff. I'll put all this stuff over in that chest over there. There you go. Now you have lots of room, I see too. Lots and lots of room. And I'm actually going to put this into the chest down below. And let's see. I want to power my lap pack. And I don't want any more electrolyzed cells, because I don't care. And the lap pack will take quite a bit of juice out of that MFE. Ah, such a big mess down here. I don't even know how to organize this. It's such a big mess, it's unorganizable. Ah, boy. There we go. Good enough. I'll actually take these out because those are red power. Might as well shove all that stuff up there together. And I'm going to take out that wool, shove that wool over here. As you can see, I put my clay and my lapis over here. And I might as well make... no, I'll do that later. For now, I got my machine line up. And, oh, yeah, this thing's powering pretty good. How am I doing for fuel? Lots of it. Okay, turn that off and store that up. So, because these guys got lots of fuel, and the fuel burns like 3 times longer than oil. That's the whole reason it's going through that process there. And I have no more, so I can actually do this. I'm going to take my Mobius fuel, and I'm going to transfer it all into glowstone. There we go. So now from that half a stack of Mobius fuel, I now have almost a full stack of glowstone, and I can just keep doing that over and over and over again, and in order to fill up my machine. The only downfall is that it takes time, and that is the whole reason. And I gotta sleep again because I want to go watch that forestry thing because I put power onto it now. Is it actually doing anything yet? I don't see it doing anything. Is it still clearing area? I'm gonna help it out a bit here. Break some branches. It looks like it was trying to clear out this area here. Get out of the way. Beat it. Okay. And then this tree here. You know what? I'm gonna go grab my axe. That's still pumping fuel or oil, which is nice. Okay, I want my axe. Where is my axe? So, next episode, I'm going to do, well, before the episode starts, I'm going to off-screen me replacing or fixing that up a bit. My house, I mean, because right now it's a little bit ugly, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to use that basalt and marble I have in order to fix it up. Alright, yeah, as you can see, it was cleaving off the area it needs. And I'll just do this. Pop. 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 And now it shouldn't be too long before it starts. I think I cleared it up enough area for it. Do. Maybe I should just remove this big one too. Oh. Tree popped out of nowhere. Don't want you either. Get out here. Do. Hurry up and start, you. I want to see it. I want to see the awesomeness. Oh well. Eventually it'll start. Eventually. Meh, whatever. So the next thing I want to work on is, let's see. Did pretty good in this episode, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode now, guys. It's a little bit short, but last episode was pretty long. Not the longest episode like I thought it was going to be, but it didn't end up that long, or it did end up pretty long, rather. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to reorientate my sitting here. It's getting a little uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah, this is all running smoothly, so I'm happy with this. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna off screen. I'm gonna make some more collectors and condensers, and then I'm going to fix up this area, at least these two rooms, these two, and my front, to look a little bit better with that basalt and marble I have. So until next time, this is Toklan signing out, guys. Goodbye for now.